Hi guys, Dempsey from A to Z here. Just wanted to let you know that we appreciate you listening to us, and we hope that if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, share, and rate us 5 stars if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts. Also, make sure you're following us on all of our socials. You can find us at A2Z_podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and soon, MySpace. I'm serious, we're bringing that bad boy back. And if you have any questions for us, or if you want us to react to something or cover a specific topic, email us at a2z.pod@gmail.com. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Peace.
You are now listening to A to Z, the podcast with no authority.
Welcome to A to Z. I'm
Who? All right. You know what kind of time we're gonna have today.
We don't know who anybody is. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Avid.
I'm Dempsey.
I think I'm Zeke.
And we are A to Z. All right, enjoy your day. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yes.
All right, that was a good one, guys. All right, let's pack it up and head on home.
Oh man, I'm ecstatic. This is episode 10.
Double digits.
Boo, boo, boo.
No going back now.
No, we're
Yikes.
stuck.
That's it.
This train only goes forward.
I'm excited for the next 90 episodes when we hit triple digits.
Bam. 100 if you guys didn't figure that out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
They know you, bro. You know how to do math. Come on.
I do.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Miss Henry was wrong.
Yeah. But I never forget. Never.
Yeah, he was talking about his experience earlier in high school, and he felt slighted.
I was slighted. But,
He's a new man now. He's a new man.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about that anymore. I ain't worried about it. I always did my work.
Won't we do it?
Yeah, get the homework done. Get the answers right. Who cares you don't see the work? It's there, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm not mad.
So,
You
help us, please. So if you listen to our last mini-sode, if you
Mini-sode.
didn't know, they're not previews anymore. They're now
mini-sode.
mini-sodes because we are actually releasing new and original content
Ooh.
on these mini-sodes.
Oh, yeah.
We're not previewing the next episode per se.
Lee
Ray. Yeah, shout out to Lee Ray, because he did give us that idea.
No, we didn't. We came up with it by ourselves.
We original.
Yeah.
All right, so he gave us that idea, and since they're not like clips of the actual episode, we decided with his guidance
No
that they should be
guidance.
minisodes. Change your last name.
All right. Okay.
We can't
No,
sing
stop
that though,
it.
right?
No.
Okay, I won't sing it then. But yeah, so we got the minisodes now. So hopefully you guys enjoy those. So if you heard our last minisode, we're gonna be talking about us. How we met over 12 years ago at this point.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so last week we got the opportunity to go back to our old stomping grounds.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Fordham Prep.
Fordham prep.
The Prep, Ayo Prep. Yurt.
They had a little rendition of the Grease.
This is the
Right,
first
so-
time they ever performed it.
Ever.
Yeah, so we had a little drama society reunion, so it was cool. We got to get together and see some old teachers. Shout out to my brother Max who was performing.
Ooh, Max killed that.
He opened the show.
He did. He was my brother was center stage.
Center.
Superstar.
He literally thought that he was like watching him. You would have thought he was like in his own musical.
He
like,
was. He was
in
killing
his
it.
own world. It was so
was.
wonderful.
Like he was walking in
good.
front, like doing the dance. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it was. I mean, it was like triply special for me because not only was Max performing, it was also my pop's birthday, and my family and my friends were there. So like, shout out to you guys for coming through, like supporting Max and celebrating my pop's birthday with me.
Of course, no problem, man. We love Max and your dad, and I guess we kind of like you too, right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah.
But they're the cool
I
ones.
don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
Your family?
Yes, Dempsey. That was the
Is
joke.
Is he listening?
I don't know.
I
man.
am listening.
I think he just sits there sometimes.
tuning into the greatest.
Sometimes I re-listen to us and I go, was Dempsey there?
I'm always here. I'm omnipresent.
He's the one playing the cricket noise. Yeah.
He's smart.
When I'm not talking, I'm rehearsing jokes in my head that you guys are gonna love.
And then he's like, "Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work."
While I love you, your jokes are trash.
They they hit sometimes. When I'm lit, I'm like, okay, all right, I see where he was going.
No.
Yeah, Zeke gets it.
Sometimes I'm like, okay,
Right,
put a smile on my face.
At least someone gets it.
But I think, I really loved the show. I really enjoyed it. There was, I'm surprised the stage didn't collapse because at some point I'm almost positive there was 100 kids on stage.
There was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
100.
There's
And a
over-
car. Let's not forget
Like
that.
there was a vehicle
Still
and
trying to figure out how they did that. But
There's a bunch of kids just like
theater magic.
in the car. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yabba dabba. No, I'm kidding.
that's funny.
See, I'm funny sometimes.
No,
No,
his
that was
Yabba
mine.
Dabba Doo was funny.
Well, no, you said the Yabba Dabba.
No, he's.
I said the Yabba dabba.
No, who said the kids were in it?
I would so basically it was my joke.
That was
and then
funny.
he was like
Yeah,
played
so
off.
he
of
like
it.
threw it at you. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's still.
I was
his
up
joke
to
was
bat and I scored. All right.
Oh,
funny. You got like a
gosh.
single, maybe a double. Yeah. Anyway,
In the field out.
so I think Dempsey and I met first.
Oh.
All right. You want
Yeah,
to
let's
just go into
yeah, let's
it?
I
get
don't know,
into it.
unless you
So,
want to just.
all right. So I think it's so. First of all, thank you guys for sending us questions. Psych. Nobody sends us any questions.
But wait. Shout out to all the people that do listen,
on,
though.
dude,
Come
yeah,
on,
come
now.
on,
Shout out for all the
come on.
love.
Shout
you
out to
know?
y'all guys.
Thank
Do
you guys for
appreciate you.
messaging us
Yes.
with all that positive feedback.
Right.
We do it for y'all.
Thank you for the 12 likes that we get on our IG post.
Ooh.
Even though it's 3 likes right here.
I was gonna say yeah.
No, we're
A
up,
quarter of the likes are here. Like,
Quarter of
what?
the likes.
we're
are
up
like
to
that.
almost 35-star ratings on the iTunes or the
Ooh.
Apple Podcast
Wow.
section. So kudos to all of you. Once again, very appreciative.
Please do that.
But we were really hoping that some people that listened would ask us some questions, just because this is something that we're very excited to talk about. And I think we all have different recollections of how we met. So I think we should all talk about our perspective of each of our relationships. That makes sense, right?
No, absolutely.
Because I'm almost, they're all going to differ except for, well, no, I think mine will differ from yours too, because you guys have been closer for a lot longer.
I mean, I'm excited to kind of hear how you and Zeke recall meeting each other. Because I don't.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm on the bus.
No, because like you said we met in the summer, but I don't really remember meeting you in
Okay,
that
so all
summer.
right, so let's
So
go into
Let's
this. All
break
right,
it down,
so
guys. Come on.
I guess I'll go first.
Go
This
ahead.
will be great. So I met Avid. We started high school in 2007,
Right.
But I met you before that. I didn't know you. Well, I wasn't friends with you, but I knew you from before that. We went to the
Okay.
Fordham Prep Summer Academy.
Okay, which is in the summer.
Which is not
of
happening.
When-
sixth grade going into 7th grade.
Which was 2004, 2005, maybe?
No
around
idea.
that. Well, anyway, we met at the Fordham Prep Summer Academy, and I like that it was like, basically, for those of you guys who probably won't know what the hell we're talking about, it was basically like summer school. But it was fun, right? But it was like something that, it was free for,
Minority
I don't want
students?
to say underprivileged, because we were not
Oh,
underprivileged.
sorry.
But it was like gifted students from gifted boys.
Of a certain complexion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically, black, brown, and Latino kids.
Yeah, and basically you got to attend this program, and they specialized in English, math, and athletics.
Athletics,
right?
yeah.
In the afternoon, and it was cool. Got to meet a lot of people. Some people that went to that program eventually went on to go to high school. I think Justin Barrios. Right, shout out to Justin.
Yeah, JD. Avid listener.
A couple of other people. I think Elijah
Oh, really?
also went. You don't remember?
Elijah?
Yeah, Elijah Bowen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
in
cool.
there. A bunch of other people. Caesar.
Caesar went.
Shout out to Caesar.
I think Joseph went too.
Why not? Then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. I think
Yeah.
he was.
I didn't
But,
go to this one, so I don't know.
But anyway, that's how we met. It was fun. It was great. But I didn't I knew you were there, but we never spoke. Right? It wasn't until we started high school that one day I was coming home and I saw some kid that looked familiar getting on the same buses as me, and he was following me to school.
that's weird.
Wow,
That's
Avid.
creepy.
It was Avid.
I
This
was
is-
following him.
Did you call the
but
cops?
He wasn't following me, follow me. But
Yeah, he was creeping.
no, he
What's
wasn't.
wrong with you, Avid?
It almost became the movie of Gone Girl.
No.
Ooh, gone boy.
Gone.
So-
He's about to be gone, boy.
So within the first couple of weeks of high school, I put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, "Hey, you're that kid from FPSA," and then we hit it off. And then, we actually had a couple of classes together, right? We were in Mr. Fisher's class.
We had Fifth Period Global together.
And then and then we realized that we had pretty much the same bus route. It turns out Avid lived like 2 blocks away from me. That's why he was like following me to school every day. I mean, he lived there longer, so technically you could argue that I was following him.
You were.
And yeah, me and Avid became really good friends. And I mean, do you guys want the whole story?
Well, that's
there's
fine.
a whole story.
That's a good
that's
origin
an origin.
story.
Yeah, is that what we're talking about? We're talking about origins.
How we
Are
met?
we talking about no middle and how we got reunited?
Oh, that's
well.
let's go in sections. I feel like after we tell our stories.
Yeah, I feel like. All right. So you spoke about. Now I could give you my version, I guess.
Yeah, let me. I want to hear from yours.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea. I have no idea.
You don't remember me?
I don't
Dempsey?
remember. I don't know. It vaguely sounds familiar that we met that summer, but I really don't know because I don't feel like I sustained any relationships from that summer. And now that I think about it, it's probably because like we were not in a heavily social media age, so it was not like let me get your Instagram, let me get your Snapchat, keep up with you. I don't believe I exchanged numbers with anybody. In the summer of going into 7th grade, whatever year that was.
You say that, but I think even now, like if I exchange Instagram with people, I really don't like follow up with them.
Yeah,
it's just more. It's honestly just like, oh, I see what you're doing.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't know what anybody was doing. I don't believe I sustained any relationships from that. And I don't recall our first interaction freshman year, but like I definitely know eventually we're like, oh, we live right next to each other.
And I think that's
that's how we became friends.
That was like the catalyst
for sure.
That's
how we became friends because I would go to your house sometimes, you would come to my house sometimes, just because like. Anyway, because we were just right next to each other. We would try to take like the same bus. I would say most of the week we took like the same bus route going to school. And then I also remember eventually, I don't know if you remember Tony. He would get on the bus at Parkchester, and sometimes he would get on the bus too.
Oh, he would get off? Yeah, he would get off on Parkchester. He lived at Parkchester, basically.
And so, I don't know if you remember, but I remember we would sometimes either take the 651 bus, 701, or 711, and the last bus that we could take was 721. Because if we took the bus past 721, we were definitely going to be late. And even at 721, it was like a risk.
Yeah.
Like 651 was our ideal time. That was ideal time, but sometimes it was 701. Yeah.
But I feel like 701 was like not the cool kids bus, but that was the one that all the other Fordham Prep kids along the route you would meet. Like
I see what
even
saying,
if they didn't take that same bus, you would meet them by the time you got to the 12 bus, right?
Yeah, because it would just I remember, and I feel like I did so much exercise now that I think about it because you remember where I lived. I lived at the dead end at the end of
it was only
block.
2 blocks, but it felt like 5.
No, bro, it was longer than that. But
going to Avid's house?
It had to be like a half a mile. Like I would walk every day to the bus stop. Just think about it. You live 2 blocks. Yeah, you live 2 blocks away, maybe 3. But yeah, no, that was a long walk. But I think that's how we became friends, just having a similar bus route. And then Dempsey and I, you didn't do the play, the first play.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that.
You did it the second one.
So yeah, we did the
music.
We auditioned for the play together.
Oh, and you dropped out.
I dropped out
because
but no, but
I thought he was
listen.
about that life.
I ain't about it.
Wow.
Zeke, you know we about it.
Always
I
about
auditioned.
it.
And I was a part of the ensemble, but then I think I was sorry.
You was better than ensemble?
No, I wasn't better than ensemble. It was Otis really rubbed me the wrong way. But
scratch that.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
When I first met Otis, I was a little bit like I never met somebody so
I feel that though.
intimidating, and I couldn't handle it. I'll be honest. I'll be very honest. And I eventually warmed up to him but I did the winter one. So. Yeah, that happened. But yeah, I think that kind of our friendship might have dipped because of that. Because we weren't hanging out as much once the play started, right? Because you were so busy with practice and whatnot.
No, I feel like we were very good friends freshman year. I think we were very good friends after freshman year. That's when things changed.
Well, all right. Well, before you get into all
I'm not getting into it.
So, all right. I guess I'll brush my interaction with Dempsey.
Yeah, I want to know that.
And I'll talk about how me and Avid met.
I feel clear on how we met.
Yeah. So Dempsey, like, we really didn't like talk to each other or anything like that.
I knew of Zeke.
Yeah, I knew of Dempsey. Like, we had a table, like, in like for the lunch area where
The
like
diversity table.
basically.
It was. I remember that table too. Walking in
Rowan.
early in the morning. Rowan.
Ron, Mr.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ron.
It'd be like all the Latino kids and like a couple of
Was the
black
loudest
kids.
table?
Yo, we were definitely the loudest table.
That was the
And
best
and
table,
then
man.
The morning time we get the breakfast wraps. It was lit.
Everybody.
It was lit.
So I knew of Dempsey because he would be at that table. I would be at that table. I knew him. There it is. That's basically my interaction with Dempsey in high school.
For the freshman year. For freshman year.
For freshman year. Yeah. Basically the whole entire
no.
high school years.
Me and Zeke were friends. I think. All right, so
we were cool, but it wasn't like
we weren't
friends?
like we were. All right, I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. We weren't boys. Like we
No.
didn't hang out after school. Like we were like mutual acquaintances.
Exactly,
I think. And I think
yeah.
because Avid is like kind of our link, right?
Well,
That's what you're
I
saying.
am.
no. It's
Or
not
he
just-
he
and-
was our link. That was like we only hung out when like we were both with Avid. Right?
Well, I guess.
I
but
don't
like,
even think that happened really.
I was really boys with like Leray too and John
Yeah.
and Avid. So it was like,
But-
basically all our friends.
we're kind of the same, but we kind of didn't
we
hang
weren't
out
friends
together. Yeah.
It's very weird. So that's basically our relationship, me and Dempsey, and then until this. Then me and Avid were actually in the freshman year homeroom together.
We were.
in Mr. Gustogus' homeroom. Shout out to him, great teacher. He's the man. Freshman year, we really didn't talk at first.
Right.
Nothing. We had class together, and then we'll just had homeroom, and then we'll just split, and then come back. It was nothing. Boom.
Right.
Until our freshman retreat.
Facts.
Which did we sleep over? At
Yeah,
the prep?
bro. We slept in our homeroom.
And we slept in
In
our
sleeping
homeroom
bags.
in sleeping bags, and we got put in the same group together.
Yeah.
It was us and our other friend Joe.
We used to be good buddies with Joe.
Joe, he was our guy. So through that, we was able to bond and connect, and we talked about music. We really, really developed a bond over that.
For sure.
And then we used to just always, every time we would see each other.
Oh my gosh.
Like was it this?
It was summertime.
It was during the summertime, so like we didn't have to wear.
Yeah, springtime. Whatever.
Yeah. We didn't have to wear our like suit jackets, but our stupid like freshman brains were like, "Hey man, you got your suit jacket? Yeah, I got my suit jacket. Yeah, oh my god."
Nerds.
And then from there on, it just
You did wear your suit
skyrocketed.
jacket after that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I was like, Avid, it's May.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
care.
So honestly, to echo Zeke,
Talk about it.
That's pretty much spot on. We had the same homeroom. I believe we had you had first period English?
Yep.
We had first period English. We didn't speak to each other. We didn't sit next to each other in homeroom. We knew of each other.
'cause he's right there.
Didn't speak to Zeke at all really.
Nada.
He didn't do the freshman year
nope.
play
Nope,
at
none
all.
at all.
He had sophomore year I think you did, right?
what plays were sophomore? Was it
Yeah.
Three Penny Opera?
Three Penny Opera.
Then, yeah, that's when I
so
started.
he didn't we didn't act together or anything like that.
Nope.
Our first real actual conversation was a freshman retreat. Yo, shout out to the freshman retreat. Shout out to that song "Lean on Me." When you're not strong.
All right,
that's it.
You
That's
can't
it.
go nowhere.
Yeah, so that was like our freshman retreat song. I think it still is, to be
That's a
honest. to
great
this day.
song.
Dope
Jeez.
song. And I think it really did establish a brotherhood and really the foundation for Zeke's and I's friendship.
I think
That
it's
was
a band of brothers.
for sure. That was our shirt. I think I still have that shirt too.
That's right,
That was the
yeah.
thing, yeah, Band of Brothers, and that really was the foundation of our friendship. Because like they had us like open up at like 14, 15. Like they really
was
wanted us
crazy.
to go deep into conversation. And then like Zeke said, because it was springtime. I think it was after like May 1st. We didn't have to wear our blazers or something like
Yep.
that.
That was a good
But
time.
Zeke and I would still wear our blazers. Be like, do you have your blazer on, buddy?
Obviously, you
Yeah.
can see I have my blazer on.
Right. And then
are sweating
And then
profusely.
sometimes like you'd be like, "Oh, you forgot your blazer?" Like there was days too we
Yeah.
got blazers, and that was literally the beginning of our friendship. I don't believe we hung that somewhere at all.
No,
at
we
all.
didn't.
But sophomore year, I think we had 3
Yeah,
classes together. If I'm not
basically,
We were in
mistaken.
homeroom, right?
No,
Sophomore year we
year, no.
weren't in homeroom, but I think did we have Spanish first period? I think we had Spanish first
Did
period.
you have Mr.
We had Mr. Baker.
Yes, then yes.
We had Spanish first
We
period.
had chemistry together.
We also had chemistry 7th period. We had 5th period. We had math with Tartag.
Tar tags.
So I don't know. We might have just had those 3 classes.
Homer.
together.
Weren't you guys in Homer?
He wasn't
no,
home. He was in
he-
Gelpy. I was in Homer.
I had home.
He had home.
Junior year.
But Gelpy was your
Just
homeroom,
yeah.
and mine was homeroom, which were right next to each other.
Yes, so
so
would
we
see
would
each
pretty
other,
much hang in the
Boom,
morning.
boom, boom.
Right, we would not see each other in homeroom, then see
And
each other
then
first period.
That's when we started doing. I started doing the
Right.
plays,
And so
that's when we really started
sophomore
hanging out
year,
with each
yeah,
other.
because I was with Zeke pretty much like you can say all day, like half the day during the school year. So we spent 3 periods together, and then if we had like lunch or whatever, and then and then we did the plays. I think you did the rest of the 6 plays, right? Sophomore through senior
After that,
year.
I did them all. Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much he did all the plays. I think I probably like pushed you to do the play.
Maybe.
I was like,
well,
I don't remember.
I think you probably told me about something, and then I joined the play for some reasons. As a young high school boy,
yeah.
you know.
So just to be transparent with y'all, we went to an all boys school, so the
that's
ladies
the only way.
the ladies would come to our school.
They would come to us.
Yeah, so that's how we got to meet some
of
young
our
ladies.
Yeah. And shout out to them. They were
Yeah.
cool, you know.
Yeah.
And we still kind of
Still
talk to
keeping
some
contact.
of them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
still keeping contact with
we
them.
built long-lasting relationships.
I married one.
Whoa,
Talk about it.
Wowzers!
Talk about
I
it.
met Lisa through, and you might remember this person, Sonia.
Yes, remember Sonia? Then we
Shout
met
out.
Sonia on the bus.
Shout out to Sonia.
This goes back to it all, man. Me and Avid, we used to take the bus together, but one day we bumped into this girl, Sonia. She went to Mount St. Ursula, which is like 2 blocks away. Sonia introduced us to all her friends at the moment. Lisa was one of her friends. I don't remember the other one's name. Oh, Ashley. She's the other girl. I don't know.
Yeah, who
Anyway,
cares?
they don't really matter. The only one that matters
none
is
of them
Lisa. Because
I want nothing. I want nothing. I want no quid pro.
There's no quid pro quo. Lisa is the only one that matters because she.
I don't know.
She's
Lisa.
your
She
wife.
seems like a real nice woman, but I don't know her.
She did. She did the plays in the musicals, and I had met her through there, and then eventually, I don't know, we started dating, and now.
And then you married her, right?
She has my child.
Wow.
My baby
She
mama.
bared
Wow.
his child.
Yeah.
Which
so
that is true.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I had met Lisa
First.
freshman year.
You
Yeah,
met her- you know her first.
I had met her first.
And that kind of goes into sophomore year, which is where Avid believes that our friendship kind of started to deteriorate.
It did. Like no shade, but like you were like super
happens.
into Lisa, and so like you were spending all your time like with her. So we didn't become. I feel like we lost our friendship that we had built freshman year, but it's all good because I had Zeke anyway, better than you anyway. No, he's
All true.
To me, I thought our friendship was the same, but you from the outside.
different
so I'll take
perspectives.
yeah,
it.
but I
Yeah.
don't think so. Only because like think about it, I hadn't seen you in years after we graduated.
Okay,
with the
we
exception
moving
of
on.
I bumped into. I went with Leray. Well, you talking about? I mean, throughout high school, I don't feel like we really hung like that. I don't think we like really hung out like that.
Sophomore year, we were still really good friends. You were really good friends with me. There's one
Wait.
thing that you did for me that I'll never forget.
Did you guys still take the bus together sophomore year?
Occasionally we did.
Occasionally
Yeah.
we did. I don't think
We didn't talk
I
as
don't think
much.
we made it a point to meet up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we were starting to I think because this is true for any freshman. I mean, freshman year you really start to find your friends. I knew
fair.
Avid was my friend still, but
live
like
right next to
you
him.
start to branch out sophomore year.
Yeah,
You meet
I-
other people, new people.
For sure, and it's not to say that we didn't like each other or we
No,
were
no,
enemies.
it's
Like it's
just-
nothing like that.
it's a
We definitely
natural
just
drift.
we drifted apart. Because even freshman year, I used to hang out a lot with Cruz, Tony, Huaynate, and
Hey, nobody was hanging out with Cruz sophomore year.
Yeah, damn.
Wow, I got to
That's
cruise
OD.
like that.
But it's true.
What?
I remember even going.
I mean, I don't
remember
know.
going to his house freshman year. Yeah,
What?
and
Really?
we played the Wii. I think.
I went to elementary school with Cruz. He never invited me to his house.
yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, so
sorry
like
about that.
and then yeah, and then I don't know. I think that's when we started to drift apart. Like I don't think we really hung out that much. And even when we went to the park, Central Park, was that freshman year?
That was
Or sophomore year.
sophomore.
You guys
That's
went to
what I'm
Central
saying-
Park?
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Me, him, and John.
So yeah,
Cologne.
Shadow
we
Cologne.
were still friends. I think we were. I think junior year is when we weren't really closer anymore because I think you started to hang a lot more out with Zeke.
Wow. Just
No.
Dempsey's blaming
No,
you.
You're welcome, Zeke.
I'm not.
Wow,
I'm
jeez.
not.
No, Zeke
I just
came
from-
and you just ruined everything.
From my perspective, me and you used to talk a lot still when I was a sophomore. So
Okay.
I don't think at no point. Maybe you thought like we didn't hang out as we
I
definitely
could have the time frame totally mixed up too.
we definitely had. I
That
think
was like 12 years ago.
we didn't,
right. That's what I'm saying.
We didn't hang out as much sophomore year, but we were definitely still close in my opinion. And junior year, I think we didn't really hang out as much. I know that Junior year was like one of my favorite years of high school because I really felt like I was starting to come into my own, and I started to be a lot more independent. Like, yeah, I still hung out with Lisa, but even I was starting to like figure out what I wanted in life, and I was getting ready for college and whatnot. So I think junior year is when we probably stopped hanging out all together. I think that because that's my memories when you started to hang out with Joe and Zeke a lot more. And
I don't like how you said Zeke right there.
You heard that? Zeke a lot. Heard that?
Over
Zeke.
there.
Wow, he emphasized you.
And
Is it because he dark skinned?
no, and I know for a fact that we were still really good friends sophomore year because we went to that Central Park. We went on that Central
Okay.
Park trip with
All right,
John.
so maybe I got the time frame mixed up.
And Central Park was Zeke doesn't know about this. We spoke about this briefly off the pod.
Tell me what I don't know, man.
So one day, was it my idea?
Like,
Wait,
yeah,
is
it
this
was-
the,
definitely
is this
wasn't
the
my
movie idea
Yeah.
you're talking about?
No. That was
Okay.
later. Well, yeah, but something that
Was it
so,
along those lines?
Yeah, it was something kind of like that. So sophomore year, I wanted to go to Central Park and make like a little documentary about it because I was like a huge film nerd, still am. And I wanted to gather. I woke up one day, and
Amen for waking up.
That one day.
Shout out to all y'all who woke
and
up
I was
listening
like,
to this.
I'm going to Avid's house. I want to go to Central Park today. And then I was like, but I want to go. I think John would really have fun on this trip too. So I recruited Avid. I went to his house, and then we picked up John, and then we hung out at Central Park. And it was all we did was talk.
We had a good
And
time.
yeah, it was. There's actually a video footage of this. Maybe one day you will see it.
Wait, of you guys just talking?
Talking. We spoke about a lot.
Podcast before podcast?
Exclusive. It was. We spoke about love, right?
What?
Remember that?
Talked about love?
We saw this guy, yes, with the skis, yes. This guy was he was on. So he was on.
Wait, was it snowing?
No, bro. He was on roller
With
blades,
skis.
but with like skis. No, like this is not even a joke.
Central Park.
Not even a joke.
Yo,
It was
done.
a wild.
That was-
Do you have that on tape? Was that on tape?
I think literally the
I don't
camera was
think that
down
was
for like
on
a
tape.
second, but I got you reacting to it.
Yeah,
we went to some.
My voice is so raspy. Ugh.
We.
I would curse.
I was like
so
100
much.
pounds
Ugh.
lighter.
Oh, yo, you was a
You
stick,
used
bro.
to be skinny.
I used to be skinny.
Now?
2009 versus 2019
Bro,
challenge.
Word.
We should post that on the Instagram.
No.
No,
God.
I don't. I want the feds having my facial
Yeah,
structure
exactly.
from
From
10 years ago.
Nah.
No.
Bro.
We don't need that in my
But-
life.
But
I-
you know what you look like? You look like Kobe.
Oh, I did.
Oh, my
We spoke
goodness.
about this.
I know,
already.
we did.
Jesus Christ.
Kobe.
But yeah, I think that was one of the best days of my life. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even front. I think that sounds like mad cheesy, but like that's one of my most
So,
fondest memories.
so that was the best day of his life, as opposed to
I did
having
not
his
say
kid,
the
or
best-
as opposed to having Mary and Lisa. You
I
heard
didn't
that,
say
right,
that
bro?
was the.
You didn't say that?
That was
No.
one of my.
I heard that was the best day of my life.
Please replay the tape.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
lying.
The results are in.
Right?
So
Shout out to Maury.
Yeah, Maury Povich.
Yeah, he's the guy, the GOAT.
He been telling people about themselves for like 100 years.
So all right. So fast forward to one day you guys will see that footage maybe, but fast forward to after we graduated. All right now. I know you guys hung out. You guys are still
Yeah,
friends.
so I mean, the only reason we didn't hang out that much because Zeke went away to school, but every time he like
Yeah.
came back, we definitely
You went to Alabama.
Roll Tide with
For-
our boy John.
with John.
Well,
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
1 year.
one
For
semester.
a semester.
How
bro.
was that? I need to know.
Honestly, it was dope, man. It was super fun. I was dorming. It was cool. Everyone was here and there. People were wilding, running through hallways.
That's how it is.
Had a dope RA. The freaking lunch halls were cool. Dope food. They had like this massive, like, I forget the lawn. Yeah, it was great. Oh, and then when game day came, oh man, those tailgate parties, bro, insane. And then they even had like the fraternities. It was dope, man. It was dope. I really wish I could have stayed.
Why didn't you? You were homesick?
Bro, nah, it's too much money.
Oh,
Yeah, nah.
I get that.
There's only so much financial aid can get you there.
Used
you know?
it all up in one semester.
Yeah, it was muy expensivo. So, and then
you came back.
Nah, so I guess I'm gonna just tell you my whole college like story. Then I went to
Scranton.
University of Scranton, hung out with our boys there, Brian, Lenny. I think that was it. Oh, and Melina. Shout out to them.
Dempsey doesn't know you went to Scranton because you guys aren't friends.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
I didn't know. I
That's-
thought you came back to New York after Alabama.
Nope.
After Scranton, I
He
did.
want me just to tell Zeke's story next time.
So after Scranton, after like a year and a half there, I had to come back to the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was dope though. I enjoyed it. College life, when you dorm, I would recommend it, guys.
Yeah,
It's super fun, and like this is your first time really being on your own, and you have this like sense of freedom that you have to make your own decisions and make sure like what you do is right for you, which is good. I enjoyed it so much.
How did that affect your friendship?
I mean, it was just
I guess spoke every now and then on the phone.
I guess it was just like, I don't want to say on pause, but it was just like, all right, he's there, I'm here. Like,
that's it.
what we gonna do?
That's what it was like for me, man.
That's how you felt?
That's how you felt? But Zeke and I actually communicated, whereas I don't think I spoke to you for years.
You know what?
Yeah.
All right. Let me tell my side of the
Here we
story,
go.
okay? Because Avid seems to think that like as soon as I graduated, I was just like
Ghost.
F you to everybody.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
I feel like you definitely
I did ghost.
fell off the map.
But I did. I know there was somebody who actually messaged me. I don't even remember.
Who?
When I like, I think it was not. I think it was not so long ago that I
Was
got
it
a
Beck?
text from somebody. No, yeah, it was definitely.
It was a crazy party.
I was like, new phone, who this? But he was. Somebody messaged me saying they thought like I died. I think it might have actually been Libre. I'm not even gonna front. After we graduated, I went to college. I had a Facebook account. Everybody had Facebook.
We did.
My first semester in college, I decided that I wanted to be as productive as possible, and I deleted my Facebook.
Smart man.
Screw that. And I didn't have any regrets. So
No regrets.
all of my friends, everything cut off, and this is a totally different time. I didn't get an iPhone until like I was a sophomore in college. Just letting you guys know.
Me too.
So
we're good.
no, but
Yeah,
but
that
times
seems-
times were different. That's how that like it wasn't that long ago.
I
but
had
time-
a BlackBerry until
Yeah.
I had.
I didn't have a
and
BlackBerry. I had a flip like
Yeah.
one of those slide phones.
And I feel like those are still the times where you would go into the store and look at the different phones and be like, "Ooh, this is the phone I want now." I know. I'm getting
So it was
another iPhone at some point.
like to go back to what you were saying, it was a time where you really couldn't keep up with everybody. So I just let all that go. And
I don't know if that's true
what?
because I feel like I kept up.
Let it go.
Oh, Zeke's channeling the spirit of Elsa.
Yeah.
Amen.
Well, no. Well, he said let it go. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just
I,
dawned on
no,
me.
and then
Sorry,
all right.
guys.
So truth be told, I didn't hear from anybody. Like nobody ever. I didn't get any text
Yeah.
messages from anybody
You know
after
what?
we graduated
That's-
either.
I feel like text messaging wasn't that heavy. Yet.
Yeah, it wasn't like group chats didn't exist.
Group
They
chats,
weren't a
no.
thing.
Yeah, no, group chats were not a thing.
Like I think now it's much more easy. Like if we were to graduate high school now, we could probably keep in contact for years
sure,
or months
yeah.
after.
Yeah, I'm in a group chat now.
Ugh,
But-
he hates it.
So I'll be coming home. Well, not even coming home. I'll be looking at my
100
phone.
messages.
It'll be 140. I'm like, yo, what are you guys even talking
And
about?
then most of them are just like, okay, yeah, or
Oh
they're
my God.
emojis.
It's just
right?
like tangents. I'm like, I can't with these guys.
So the
It's on silent.
so to go back to what I'm saying.
Sometimes I put you guys on silent when you and Dempsey are going off. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes you guys are going off and I'm like,
No,
I'm
no.
busy, and I'm like, nah, I can't.
Yo,
Listen to
silence
him, boy. Come on.
I'll be out
is
here.
great, man.
He'd be out there.
Yeah. Don't worry, you guys are not on silent right now.
Anyway, I would hope not. But truth be told, I didn't hear back from anybody till 2013. Right?
Dang.
Christmas Day. It was Lee Ray. It was the first. Shout out to Lee Ray once again.
Yo,
And
shout out to our
honestly,
boy.
You know what? Shout out to Leroy for always bringing people together.
Yes, and
that's
I
a
wanna-
big
I think
fact.
that's
he
a-
always does that.
And this is where I'm going with this because
Where you going?
He reached out to me. He said, "Yo, Dempsey, are you still alive?"
Yo,
he
Dempsey.
He definitely thought I was dead. He
Are you still alive?
What's going on?
this is over text message. It was all in caps though. So
Oh,
it was,
Dempsey, you're still alive! Yo, when he listens to this, he's gonna kill us.
and then
You know it's all true.
shout
Yeah.
out to Chicago Improv.
Yeah, shout out to Chicago. He's out here
Yeah,
hustling.
Chi-town,
He's recording like skits. He does improv. He writes. He's out here in
He's
the street.
hosting, man. You
Hosting.
see him
My
hosting
boy's
those
out
nights?
there.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all need to follow my boy
El
on
Rey.
Instagram. I'm about to shameless plug him right now. This is that free promo for all 30 of you people who actually listen.
So you ever in Chi-town, go see one of his shows,
Yeah. His Instagram is John the Ray. That's JONTHEEREY. Follow that boy.
Word.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, he got us all together. Or
He
you.
he does, and then he said I was speaking to him, and I was like, "Yo, I'm surprised. I haven't heard from anybody since we graduated." He's like, "I always wondered how you were doing," and he was like, "Yo, just stay in touch." That was the last thing I heard from him. And then like a couple months later, he did this thing in Chelsea, right? Do you remember when we went to that
the meat market?
It was like a hotel
Wait,
restaurant.
Is that the time when we went to Subway?
I don't know.
When the goons went to Subway.
It was me, you, Brandon.
After that, you went to the
was
UCB. That day, you guys went to the UCB theater in the evening.
We did that so many times.
So I know that could be any night.
But so him and John came late. Him and John Cologne came late from the beach. Don't say you did that multiple times.
No,
too.
we went to the beach
multiple
before.
times,
We went to
done
like
that.
Coney Island. I remember I had met them in Coney
I
Island.
remember he wanted to go to Rockaway Beach one time.
Yeah.
We didn't go there.
Remember that time Leroy stole a water bottle?
Yeah, he's a thief.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you paid for it.
Yeah, it was good times. I don't know what time.
Well,
you're talking
anyway,
about.
all right,
Anyway,
so
yeah.
that was and I didn't see you again until that day.
So, but
Wow, that's a couple
was
years,
that the
man.
Subway? I don't know.
It was like 2013, 2014.
It doesn't matter. You know how many
Well,
little
so
get-togethers
after
we had?
that, I know the next time I saw you after that, it's when Lisa was already pregnant with your son, and you were working at the movie theater. I went with Leroy into the movie theater. I hadn't seen him for years. That had to be, so if your son's 2.5, then that had to be 2016 then.
And we chatted up in that
Wow.
theater, and I
Man.
remember for like 2 hours. I remember
2 hours? That long?
Yo, it was a minute. Like
For the
I
whole
was
movie.
away from the deadass, and then they were getting busy behind the line. I had to help Hour Fast, and then went back to talk with them.
That's
and-
hilarious.
Yeah, because I remember you used
I
to be
rem-
the
I
CEO.
forgot.
Employee of the month.
Because that was the only time
I
I
ran
remember
that
seeing
place.
you. And then after that, I didn't see you to this May.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw you.
But all right,
Now I see you all the time.
I know.
so I feel like we haven't never really stopped being friends.
No, you never. You
I
never
feel like
really
we took
stopped.
a dip, or we didn't. I don't know. I feel like we didn't communicate, so therefore we weren't really
I
friends.
think that's a
I
test.
had no idea what
But that's a
was going on in
testament
your
to
life.
like your. I think the fact that we're able to not see each other for a long period of time, and then when we're back together, we're able to pick things up. Like
Okay,
nothing
that-
ever happened. I think that's a testament. to
I'll
our
agree with
friendship.
that.
That's
We were
what I agree
definitely
with.
able to like pick it up, and I would say you and me are definitely like friends now. But
Absolutely.
like last. So let's say I had like a big event though, like last year.
At around this time or something.
I
like
wouldn't.
that.
I wouldn't even think about like inviting you or anything like that.
I don't knock you for that.
mean, yeah.
Because we
like,
weren't
in
like
each
I
other's
felt like
lives
we weren't
like
in
that.
each other's lives, and I wouldn't have considered you like a year ago to this day. I wouldn't consider you my friend,
At this
but today I do.
January 1st, 2019, I would have never thought I'd be doing this right now.
Right,
no.
and that, even early in the year, I wouldn't think, "Oh, I'm having an event. Let me
But
invite Dempsey."
By the end of the year, I'm gonna have a podcast with Avid and Zeke. I
Come
wouldn't have
on.
thought that. And
Never crossed my mind.
And Zeke, I know.
Yeah.
Zeke and I we're always like I said, we were strong
It's
acquaintances,
funny.
but we never really were friends until we did the podcast. I'm gonna say.
That's true though. Like
Yeah.
it's weird because we have the same friends. Like our group runs together,
Yeah.
but we never ran together.
Yeah, it was like those two people. Like everybody else, like you connect the dots, but you never think to connect us together.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of like
for
that.
sure.
That makes
Because
sense.
I'll just tell our main core is like John, Leray, Avid, and I guess you and I.
Yeah,
But I would always hang out with John, Leray, and
And
Avid.
Avid, yeah.
And then we never got that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I
like,
agree.
have you guys ever hung out alone?
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
They ain't really friends yet.
One day.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean,
No,
just
I can
you
see
got,
us
you're
going
like a
out.
family. You're like a family man. I feel like it's hard to get you alone, bro. We gotta book you in advance.
That's right.
Because
Nah,
me,
I'm
so
very
like I hung
busy.
out with Zeke this past week, just spur of the moment. I was like, "Hey, I'm around. You around?" He was around, so we hung out.
I can't do that.
I know.
I got
I'm not-
obligations.
And I get it.
Unless
and I
you
get it.
bring
I'm not
Junior
knocking
with
you.
you.
When he's older, maybe.
Yeah,
When he's in school,
When he's in
you
school.
know.
Oh, tell him to put earmuffs on. You know, it would be cool.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hear
I
this.
don't know, man. But I think regardless, the fact that we're able to still kind of muster that bond after all these years, and we still kind of kept that fondness of one another, and we were able to channel it into something like this. I think it's really cool. That's all I'm
The only
saying.
thing I have to say is lean on me when you're not
Band of
strong,
brothers.
and I'll
are.
be your friend.
See, that's the thing. Like when it's, I want to say just real friends, but when there is like a real connection there, no matter the time, like you'll still be able to rekindle anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was never any like bad blood between you and I. Like I feel like we didn't have any like issues. I can't recall us ever getting into like a disagreement or anything like that.
I think I did you wrong one time.
WWE
Did you?
him?
Probably.
But
Zeke did me wrong one time too, but we got over that.
Yeah.
But so speaking of people doing you wrong, like I feel like that's real. Like that's what real friends do. They be able to communicate and overcome that. I think there's too many people in this world in this cancel culture we're living in. Oh, you disagree with me? That's it. You're done. And I feel like what is the point? Like that's not friendship.
not
Like
friendship.
that's not real. And I feel
No,
like
it's not reality.
so many people do that. Like even if you and I right now disagreed on like politics or something like that, that's not gonna stop us from being friends. We're just gonna have a disagreement and be like, all right, you view it this way, I view it that way. I think you're wrong, you think I'm wrong. Okay, cool. Should we get lunch?
Yeah, let's move on.
Right, we move on. But people aren't like that. I
No.
feel in 2019.
People like to hold on to things and never forget.
Right,
Like,
which they should just channel the spirit of Elsa.
it's like exactly. It gives up this idea that people can change, and it's like once you've done something that establishes you as that, which could just be a moment in time.
Right.
So like, come on, we're not about that life here, right?
Oh, shout out to y'all that you guys are my boys and we're actually real friends.
Shout out, real friends.
Yo, I feel like hugging y'all.
Please don't.
Come here. Catch these hugs.
Hugging,
Love y'all, y'all.
It's a good thing that we're not recording this like with cameras.
Yeah.
Oh man, but that was good. That was a nice little story of A to Z, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Any
Also,
last sentiments about that?
I was gonna say quick thing. Another shout out to Leray because it was on his birthday.
Yeah,
we
I actually,
get them.
Yes.
bro. Yeah, no, shout out to you, boy. Yeah, because
Buffalo
almost
Wild Wings.
because every year he tries to like bring us together for his birthday. I would honestly say ever since you graduated high school.
Yep.
So for the past 8 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, the past 8 years he's tried to do something on his birthday. Even though he tried to do it last minute and
he's mad.
It's always-
Mad late.
No, it's always ambitious. Like he needs to be at a specific place in Garajoville, just
Nah,
trying
that's
to do
true.
something crazy. Where did we go this year? That was like we didn't
that's
even end up
my
eating
fault.
there.
Buffalo
That's-
Wild Wings.
That's my fault. I suggested that
Oh no,
place.
we went to a bar first, and the
Went
bar
to
was
a-
crowded.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
We didn't have a reservation, but we talked to the host. It was still gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
So we had to.
I take that L though. I'm gonna
That
take
was a
responsibility for that.
No, but he's always
Nah,
choosing
nah.
the most. There
Always
was one year.
bizarre,
There was
though.
one year that he wanted to go to Barcade, right? And I was supposed to go, and I think you were the only one that ended up going, right?
No, it was
With him.
me, Lee Ray, and John.
Oh, we went to a barcade one
Yes.
time. Remember that's
Four
the
of
time
us.
Cologne.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Clones
gosh.
Our boy. Yeah, we had some good times,
Oh
man.
my gosh, he stood. He should have just left with us.
It's all right. He got over it. He got a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave that ominous.
Right.
Ooh, I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, he's
Exactly.
always doing the most. Leroy, can we just chill at a McDonald's?
Yeah,
please?
we're talking to you now,
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. Now it's
Please.
specifically to you. Like, relax. You always wanted to go. I remember not last year in 2018. We went like almost like the cusp of Brooklyn. It was like between borderline Manhattan, and Brooklyn. I'm like, bro, this is so far.
No, dude.
It's always some, like you're saying, bro, some obscure place. Like, he can't just chill, like, somewhere in, like, Harlem or the Bronx. And majority of us live in the Bronx.
Yep.
It's so easy for him to get there. He came to my house recently. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Exactly.
He was able to just drive there.
Yeah, that was literally recent.
Yeah, stop it, Leroy. Stop it.
Yeah.
remember-
Stop with elaborate
All right.
plans.
Last year he wanted to
Okay,
go,
stop it.
he wanted to go out to what's it
So
called?
ridiculous.
If you don't know, that's how he talks.
We went out to dinner.
Got him.
Woo!
You guys done yet? You guys are ridiculous, okay?
Why you always hating on us, bro? Don't hate
Try to
because
stop
you
this
ain't
flow.
me.
Woo!
Yeah, get him. Got him.
Flame on.
The cringe. No, no, but yeah, Leroy's always been that guy, and Juneteenth. Never forget that. That was the day this podcast was born.
Yeah.
After, did we ever even speak about that? Maybe
No,
the first episode. Did we?
So
Yeah,
me
we
and
spoke about it the first
we were
episode.
talking a bit, and we were on the bus together.
Yeah,
talking about
that's
just-
how we started it. I mean, we could recap that real quick. Pretty much, Zeke and I were always talking about doing the podcast.
Yeah.
He started one which was subpar.
It was, hey, we're working out the kinks, man.
Yeah, that
All
was-
an experience, man.
Yeah, they were like 2-hour episodes.
You gotta learn, all right?
Yeah. And then Dempsey was like, I want to do a podcast. And shout out to Dempsey. As I've said before, like, he's really...
He out here.
He's really like the catalyst, the glue as to why this is coming into fruition. Because he said, okay, you guys want to do it? Let's meet up. We met at Applebee's. We took notes. We spoke about it. And when we met up at my house, we recorded super late during the weekday.
Oh, that was great.
It was
raining. You
It
can hear
was
the
raining.
raindrops in the first
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, you know, we didn't have.
Mics.
I said it last episode, I think, or last mini-sode. We didn't have an intro
Nothing.
Our mics weren't clear.
No. If anything.
But
really.
every episode, I think we get like a little
bit
better.
better.
Yeah,
we used to record, just for full transparency, on like 2 different laptops and like use it
Me
together.
and Avid shared a mic for the first episode.
Shared a mic, yeah. And but now we have 3 different mics. We're recording on 1 laptop, so we're getting bigger and better with time. You know,
big boy
so
things.
Shout out to everybody that supporting us. We really appreciate you guys.
Really, you guys are what like fuels us. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm very thankful for you guys in my life. I know Thanksgiving's coming up.
I see your transition
So,
game, boy. Woo!
Dempsey, that was so good.
Just saying,
It's a fact. Yo.
It's been a hell of a ride, and
definitely.
here's 10 million more episodes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'll probably be dead before that.
Yeah,
but
10 milli.
Yeah. A million.
Let's get to 100 first.
Yeah. So, but this is really like, I would say, our first milestone, because like once we hit double digits, like that's it. There's only
no going back.
There's no going back. So now this is a double digit.
We got to do this every week now.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
I mean,
goodness.
we drop new content every
Every
Monday.
week.
If you didn't know. So yeah, definitely thankful for you guys. You know, Thanksgiving is right around the bend.
I love it when Thanksgiving's here because I get to
so-
see all the Christmas decorations.
So I was just about to say that, like,
God.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Christmas starts after Thanksgiving. But
I
like
believe
in
so.
the retail environment in this world we're living in, nah. It's like, all right, Halloween's done, that's it. It's Christmas, and like we skip over
Bro.
Thanksgiving completely.
It's the media, man.
Yeah, like went to the mall. There's the Santa chair there. There's Christmas trees, and it's like, wait a second, I haven't chilled with my friends and family at Thanksgiving. yet.
Nah,
What
man.
are we doing?
You know what kills me is like when you see like, so I watch the Food Network. So literally on November 1st, they have holiday baking challenges. I'm like, oh, cool, it's gonna be holiday. Maybe it's Thanksgiving.
Okay, yeah, holiday.
Boom, straight Christmas cookies, baking Christmas cakes.
Boom.
Freaking, I was like, what's going on? Can we get some turkey cakes? Some turkey cookies?
You guys are going to kill me, but after this, I got to put up the Christmas tree.
See,
today.
that's fine. No, that's fine.
Well, at least it's the week.
I always like
Yeah.
to do it the day after Thanksgiving.
Bro, it's
That's good. I like
today
that.
is the
But-
25th, so that's fine. Like the week of Thanksgiving, I'm okay with that. That makes sense to me. Cause like, all right, fine, you might have family coming over, so you want to have the nice decorations.
Okay, I can
have the
do
tree
that.
up.
You can have the tree up.
Yeah, the week of Thanksgiving, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But the first day of November, what?
Yeah, I know some people had it up like a couple of weeks ago. It's crazy. I told you my cousin's taking Christmas photos now. It's,
Yeah, but I think that's they're getting ready, I guess.
Yeah, you're getting ready for the card, mate.
Yeah.
I could let that
I
slide.
can't do this. Like I'm a person that likes to take it one day at a time, and this is all giving me anxiety. Like all these Black Friday deals too.
Ooh, shout out to
my
Black Friday.
goodness, Yeah.
Black Friday's been like all in November. It's just Black
Bro,
Month.
I
Black
feel like
Cyber
the whole
Monday.
Black
It's just-
Friday thing is a scam, though.
It is,
like,
absolutely.
It's older models
yes.
that are out, and it's like people are killing themselves for like a deal. Like, no,
Every year somebody
I
gets
don't know
trampled,
about you
yeah.
guys, but I can't do the whole store thing with traffic. Like 99% of things I purchase for Christmas.
Online?
Online, mostly Amazon. In 2 days it'll be here. I can't do it. It's just too
No, I
much.
feel you.
Or if I'm going to the store, it's pick up in store, and I'll wait on that line. I don't need to shop. It's already shopped for me.
See, I don't know. Like maybe I'm just like a thrill seeker, but I don't mind that
Like
that
it?
rush. That yo, might have to punch grandma.
Yo, it's gonna push grandma.
Get that TV right there.
Yo.
The triple XL.
No, Sonny, that's mine.
You ever
Shut up.
You ever see the movie Jingle All the Way?
Yes!
That movie is
That movie's great.
That's
is
exactly what I
that's
think of.
That captures Black Friday in its
That
essence.
movie's
honestly.
great.
Oh,
I love it. This is for my son. I'll be back.
That's such a, you know, there's a post-credit scene to that movie that it wasn't released in
Get outta
theaters.
here.
It wasn't released in theaters. You only see it on the DVD. Where
VHS?
Shout out to
it's like
Sinbad.
it's like at the very. It's not a post-credit scene. It's like an extra clip at the end of the movie because he spends the entire movie getting the gift for his son, and his wife approaches him. She's like, "Oh my God, honey, I can't believe you got this for our son. What did you get me?" And then he looks at the camera and he says, "No," and that's how the
great.
movie ends. Not a lot of people know that. Not a lot of people know
Dang, they
that.
should have kept that.
They should have.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I got the DVD and I saw it for the first time a couple years ago, and I was like, "Wow, that is
Dang,
brilliant."
they hide in
Yeah.
the content.
That's
Come
true.
on,
Yeah,
man.
because he's that's funny.
He's
Yeah,
the
it's really
governor
funny.
now.
Yeah. Terminator 29 is coming out.
Wait, is he still the governor? Nah, right?
Oh, it's been years.
Oh, whatever. He was the
He's
governor.
still the
He was
Terminator.
probably governor when we were still in high school.
The governor. Good times, man.
But yeah, man. It's time is flying by. I can't believe it's Thanksgiving already. I can't believe that we've known each other for almost 10 years.
It's been
Roughly,
more
yeah.
than 10
Right?
years.
Well,
like in totality.
What you mean?
nah, it's been, I've
12 years.
only really known you for like 10. Let me stop.
10 minutes.
I
Really,
know Zeke for 12 years then.
essentially.
Well, yeah, you're right. But I think it's 10 years since we graduated high school. I think is what I was trying to say.
Almost right. Okay,
yeah,
that
that
is
makes
correct.
sense.
Yeah,
But
almost. It's almost like 10 years.
I can't believe I've
reunion.
known you guys for just this amount of time, and it's so
Yeah.
great. Like to think that I'm getting old is messing with my head a little because
Yeah, you're not that old, man. You ain't got no gray hairs or
Getting
anything.
fat too.
we all getting fat. PHAT.
I don't know. I lost 20 pounds this year. Oh, PH? Yeah.
Yeah, I did put on like a pound or two
Since high school?
since high school. Yeah.
No, yeah, it shows.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, your cheeks are bigger.
Oh man.
Savage. Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you guys wanted to add to this or talk about? I can't believe. I'm just mind blown that first of all we made 10 episodes. Second of all, the holiday season's here.
Yeah.
Third of all, that we're still thriving. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna give a little my 2 cents. Like, I really do appreciate you guys, honestly. Even though I may not say it all the time or anything like that, but I really do enjoy our times together. This
Oh,
is
for sure.
really, really fun.
Same.
Yeah.
And like, it's nice getting to like actually know Dempsey. You know,
Yeah.
you know,
that's
like
cute.
learn and like I always knew he was into movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's nice that I can actually like communicate with him and talk about these things
Yeah.
together.
No, it's good. I
And,
definitely.
yeah, I know Avid. You know,
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah.
thing.
See him.
Boring.
I see him.
Been
I see-
there, done
goodness.
that.
I see Zeke often. No, I really honestly appreciate you guys. I know I texted you like Wednesday or Thursday, and I was like, yo, I'm just looking forward to Saturday. Like,
Yes,
I
you
honestly enjoy when we're together. Like, I was at work, like, yo, I can't wait to quote unquote work on what I'm enjoying.
Oh, yeah,
doing.
this is fun.
Yeah, so like I had fun with you guys.
Do you
and-
think about me at work?
Yes.
Do you
And-
close your eyes?
Oh yeah, when I go to sleep, Dempsey, you are
I want to be the last thing you think about. before
first and last thing. Yeah. I got like a poster of you on my.
Cover
Oh,
the
you
skylight.
seen White Chicks? You seen the movie White Chicks?
Yeah.
You seen that poster of like Terry Crews when they go into his house?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look right now, if you look up, there's a poster of you.
Wow.
Hey, see it? You see it?
Beautiful. Didn't notice
Yeah.
it. This
No,
whole
for sure.
podcast.
Yeah, Zeke, I'm working on one with you next.
Ooh, thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
let me know.
Un trifecta.
Aye.
Yeah. Aye. Nah, but I truly do appreciate you guys, and it's just a blast. And you know what I'm saying? Who knows how far this will go?
To the moon.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. Thanks again so much, not only for listening to this episode, but for listening to everything that we've put out so far.
Yes.
And we've got more coming. The New Year's coming up. We got a lot of stuff planned for 2020, but we'll talk about that later. In the meantime, though, if you do have any questions or concerns, or if you want to know anything about us, we're still willing to answer any and all questions in future episodes.
Maybe.
Feel free to reach us out at AtoZ.pod@gmail.com and on Twitter and Instagram.com, right, Avid? I'm never going to let that go.
AtoZ_podcast.
All right.
Oh, we're
But yeah,
killing it.
I'm Avid.
I'm Dempsey.
And I'm Zeke.
Enjoy your day.
Peace.
Happy holidays.